Hello everyone, welcome to Coca-Cola Field. We're set here for Game 1 of the Georgetown Cup Finals for 2018 between the St. Francis Red Raiders and the St. Joe's Marauders. I'm here with analyst Cullen Roll. Zach Lewis will be joining us shortly. Just got the lineup here. You can see him taking some grounders and fielders here. Matt Devine's in right. Who's in center? Hitch Edwards looks to be in center. Ben Heilig in left. Or maybe Brett Houghton in left. We don't know. Third to first, Cole O'Connor, Andrew Michalski, Jack Haxton, John Catanzaro. Familiar lineup.
You got Kirsty.
Kirsty's behind the plate.
Kirsty's behind the plate.
Warming up over there on the first base line is Michael Hartman. Look at Michael Hartman's past few outings. What do you expect from him today?
I expect him to be throwing the ball hard. That's what it's all about. You don't really need a lot of junk. You just got to throw strikes and let them hit the ball and let your fielders make the plays. That's what it's all about. He throws hard, and I expect him to throw even harder today. Because he's gonna have a little bit more adrenaline in him. So, we're gonna see how he's gonna do. Hopefully, he does good.
You're here in the starting section right now. It's slowly growing exponentially as the game draws nearer. The word this whole postseason has been energy. What does the fan section have to do to keep the energy up for these guys and keep the momentum on their side?
There's got to be a lot of oil out there. There's got to be a lot of oil. We're gonna try to get the non-St. Francis students pumped up. We're gonna get the parents going. We got some staff members here at St. Francis High School, so we're gonna try our best to keep going. I think we're beating them in the student section. It's probably 10-1 right now, so we got beat there, but we're gonna try to bring all the energy we can to help our boys out on the field.
Tell us, what exactly does oil mean? Try to explain that to us.
Well, see, me, Pierce Green, and Zach Lewis originally went to St. Luke's Mission, and Pierce Green had to pour oil in the potatoes we cut up, and Pierce ended up putting too much oil in there, and there's a video of Pierce pouring the oil in the bucket of potatoes, and we were in the kitchen just all yelling oil, and I guess it just worked out like that, and just hooked on, and became part of this team right here. So it worked last game. We're gonna try it this time.
Fascinating. Oil, horns, boy, whatever gets the boys going. We're here to provide that. Wind looks to be swirling. It's blowing every different direction. How's that going to factor into the outfielders? Maybe some high pop-ups might be dancing up there.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for the guy in left field. Even you got the sun coming in here from just behind the HSBC tower. So we're gonna see. We're gonna get the first inning going. Back from warm-ups, it looks like they're doing pretty good. They're handling it. They're gonna control the wind, but that's the element of playing outdoors. Mother Nature's is another factor of it. It's like playing in the Winter Classic right here. Oh, wrong shoulder. Winter Classic. Yeah, wrong one. But we'll see how the game goes on. It's another factor. So we'll see what happens.
First pitch and baseball just moments away here. Tune back into ITF, the offseason Sportsnet. Thank you. Busy fourth inning here. The Raiders have tied it up.
He just doesn't look into it. He looks nervous because he is.
Matthew Devine rip a double over the left fielder's head. Bunt dropped here. Looked to hit the bat after he dropped it. Then rolled foul. Interesting play there, Ben Heilig.
My team's got to stop talking. Enough of it.
There we go. O'Connor on the walk, scoring on Devo's double. After the Marauders took a lead on a single in the bottom of the third. Zach Lewis is back in the booth with me today. What are you seeing today?
Willie has been pretty efficient up until this point, but we got no outs. Guy on second here. We're looking for Heilig to just put something in play, move him over, and then maybe something to the outfield right side, get him in, and we take the lead here. So that's really all we're looking for. We have the meat of our order up right now, so hopefully we can get a few more runs across.
Heilig pokes to the right side. Play is made, but Devine moves to third. Does the job. The Raiders are set up for another run here. Runner on third with no outs. Another 0-2 count here. And pitch. Sky to right. Center fielder is set under it. Devine is motoring home from third, and he's in! Justin Kirst gives the Raiders the lead with a sac fly to center field. Matthew Devine scores from third, and the Red Raiders take a 2-1 lead. All right. They've come all the way back from down 1-0. And listen to the Raiders crowd. They are loving it here in the top of the fourth, downtown Buffalo. A little breezy here in downtown Buffalo today. Temperature will be brought to you by Zach Lewis here and by Strawberries.
Well, they're good. So I don't have my phone right now. It's under construction. Brought to you by Kirst Construction. That's a rocket out to center field. That's going to be a can of corn though. That center fielder catches it. We're done with the fourth inning. So the weather, we'll get back to that. The wind, a little wind, it feels like an angel breathing down on you right next to a rainbow. That's how I would describe it. But Hartman's going to go back out there. We got a few people warming up, but we're looking pretty good so far. Our bats are getting hot. That's all we really need. And I'll give it back to Erik over here.
Now we're going to transition into our mid-game report here now that we're in the middle of the fourth. Marauders took an early lead on the single, and the Raiders, as we just saw, came back with 2 runs calling it. Tell us about the momentum, how that's shifting so far.
Once you get the bats going, one hit really is like the spark that ignites the oil. With that one hit and we get a guy on base, you just got to keep laying some sacrifices down. And, we're playing blue-collar baseball. That's what it's all about at this point.
Matthew Devine with that shot over the left field. Left fielder said we're being told it's a Parker's Auto Care drive of the game. Lewis, take us through that play.
Well, yeah, like I said before, it was like an angel breathing down on you, and that was the wind that brought it back. It should have been a home run. It was a great shot, but that's going to be, as of right now, the Parkridge Auto drive of the game.
Gavin, I love you.
They really do care. So I love Gavin. Hey, Gav. I don't know about that, but we're going to keep going here. Hardy's going to pitch a great half inning here, and we're going to get the bats going again.
So that's Devine scoring O'Connor, and then Kirst sack flying to bring Devine in. 2-run Raiders at this point. Welcome back. It's now the top of the 6th inning. A little momentum swing at the bottom of the 5th. Joe's had trouble brewing first and third. Taylor Vogel was brought in with 1 out. Justin Kirst threw the runner out trying to advance to second, and then a strikeout from Vogel ended the inning. A fly out to John Kenzar ended the inning. So they avoided a potential catastrophe there, didn't they, Zach Lewis?
Yeah, we had a StatCast calculate the pop time on that one. It was actually uncalculable. It was so fast. He gunned him. It was pretty amazing, to be honest. Vogel pitched a great inning. He does contribute more than Nick Rowland does, and that's all you really need to know. So I'm going to turn it back to Erik.
All right, thank you. We'll do a little play-by-play here to end the top of the 6th. As O'Connor laces that one. That's going to drop in for a base hit. He rounds first. He is on board with a 1-out single. Cole O'Connor having himself a day. Scored the tying run in the top of the 4th 2 innings ago, and he is on base now. Matthew Devine, who drove him in and who's still the owner of the Park Ridge Auto Care drive of the game, is now up. You think he can duplicate his earlier exploits?
I do. If that was at Jeff Story Memorial Field, that would be a home run. But I just think he's got to cork the bat like his counterparts have been doing. So we can see what he do here.
The 0-1. O'Connor's on the move. Devine laces that one to center. Throw will not come to first base, so O'Connor will head back. He was almost second when that ball was hit.
Hey, good piece, kid. Is that a double?
Devine really hitting the ball hard today. Ben Heilegs now steps in.
How'd they pronounce that?
Carlone has been mostly strong through these 5+ innings. Only that 1-2-run hiccup in the top of the 4th. Shadows moving across the field now as the sun sets to the west across Lake Erie.
They threw over.
Jack Haxton is also now throwing in the pen.
That ball! There we go.
Starts Heilig off with a ball inside.
We got to bring up nice cloudy blue sky.
Rain cloud.
O'Connor checked on. Carlone.
Rain cloud.
Fans not liking the tactics.
Joke out there? Joking?
And pitch. Center right. That drops in fair. O'Connor will take third base. And Hiley keeps it going with a 2-out single. The ball gets away.
O'Connor gets home. It's 3-1. Heilig moves to second. And just like that, the Raiders got another run. 3-1 Red Raiders here at the top of the sixth. A crushing mistake as the ball was thrown in from right field. Got by the cutoff man. And now Joes, like that, now face a 2-run deficit. Pinch running specialist Luke Farinacci is now checking in. He will swap places with Heilig at second base. Vogel now with a bigger cushion if he comes back in. We got Luke Farinacci on second. The most pinch runs scored on the team, and I'm looking to him to do it again. So let's see if he can come around. Justin Kirst, who's been hitting the ball well today, and he threw that runner out to quench the flames, to quell the flames. In the bottom of the fifth, now steps in. Kirsty looks at one low. Nice step by the catcher. Farinacci stays put.
Base running specialist. He pitched once this year. Just like
We'll remind you this copyrighted telecast of ITF The Offseason Baseball is presented with the authority of Ice and the Fed and the Mountain Senior Martin Athletic Association. This broadcast will not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game by myself, Erik Pawelski, or Zach Lewis may not be, I don't know what the word is there. I got lost in that. May not be disseminated. That's the word. Disseminated without the express written consent of ITF The Offseason. Kirsty grounds that one through the pitcher's legs. Boy, he beat it out. Throw from the middle infielder gets him by a step. But the Raiders add one. On one hit, 2 hits, and an error. They're up 3-2. We'll be back later. 1, 2, 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back home. Let's root for the Raiders. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes here out at the old ball game. Let's go Raiders! Haxton just gets that one into play. It falls fair. And Haxton is aboard with a single. Catcher walking out. What do you think he's saying here to his pitcher?
Don't let any runs come in.
That's fair enough. Got a coach coming out too. This could be a lengthy one here. Jack Haxton might have put him out of the game. It was a bloop single to the right side. How tough a play is that for the right fielder to make Cullen Roll?
That's a tough play because it's right in between the first baseman and the right fielder, and you don't know where it's going to land. But if it's in play, if it's in play, you got to give 100% effort for it. So that if it goes in the stands, you got to get up there. You can't give up on a ball like that.
The meeting has been completed. Carlone now toes rubber once more. Haxton leads off first, and now Michalski steps into the box.
Here we go, Steve!
First pitch is a strike.
That's a little low. $10 and the taco bar is $8.95.
The entire infield now almost in the shade. The right field line grandstand is casting the shadow as the sun sets. Michalski started things off today with a hit to left center field. That was in the next at bat. He tried to steal second and hopped off the bag, was called out. Since then, he's made a few plays in the field, saved a run in the fourth or fifth, diving to his right to make a play. In hindsight now, Michalski did save a run there. How important could that run be? Could that run be? It could be a 3-2 game right now, if not for that.
Well, yeah, it could be. The run definitely would have scored here. And then we got a lucky break. Michalski made a great defensive play. I'm just really happy for Michalski.
Count is full with 2 outs. Jack Haxton will be on the move from first base on the pitch. Great atmosphere here at Coca-Cola Field. These tense moments at the end of the game.
Pawelski chops that one to the left side. Oh, Marshall makes the play! The legendary coach fields it right in the middle of his body. Textbook play from the third base coach. That is our Parker Giardo defensive play of the game. That's the three-sport athlete over there, Coach Paul Bartel. A great fielding play. Michalski took a lot of knowledge from him on saving a run. Oh! And Michalski just lines one right past the third baseman, and we are going to third, and Haxton is safe. And Haxton slides in underneath the tag. Throw came in from the left fielder, and Haxton motoring around second, gets to third. Andrew Michalski moves to second. Second and third, 2 outs. Raiders are not done building to the lead yet. That might just knock Carlone out of the game. And we're back. Runners in scoring position. 2 of them on the pond here for Gavin Krawick. This is his first at bat of the game. We've got Ski on second, Andrew Michalski that is, and Jack Hexton on third. Single from Michalski. What would 2 more runs, maybe 1 more run mean for the Raiders here? If you get 2, the game's over. If you get 1, it's a lot more insurance. I'm just hoping we put some across the plate here. Gav's just a little choke and poke here, put something in play, and get a few across. Krawick does look at strike 1 on a breaking ball here.
What's this guy doing?
Depchinski working low quick. He will step off as the Seagull lands right in front of the mound. Seagull is now gone, and Depchinski will resume his windup. Krawick just misses that one. Hefty cut at the fastball. Quickly 0-2 on Krawick here. Depchinski winds and fires. Krawick skies that one back into section 108.
Here we go, GK! Let's do it!
Vogel looks to be staying in the game as he is keeping loose in the bullpen, keeping the noodle warm as Zach Lewis comes back. And the pitch is high. To 1-2 now. Depchinski gets Krawick on a curveball. So the Raiders leave it at 3-1. Vogel will be back, presumably for the bottom of the 7th. We'll bring you that right after these few short messages from your local sponsors. Taylor Vogel is back on the mound here, bottom of the 7th. He's got a 2-run lead to work with. As Jackson Donahue, I believe. Nope. Mitchell Slocare. There's it. Actually, that's a great name. Mitchell Slocare.
Yeah, the great baseball prodigy out of Portugal, actually.
Don't know if that's confirmed. But he is down to 0-1. He gets into that one. Haxton takes down a bounce. Throws to Canzano. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. The Raiders well on their way to locking this one down and taking Game 1 of the Georgetown Cup Final. Ryan Sutherland steps in. He gets under that one, sends it to right. Devine is settled underneath it. Comes in and makes the play. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. The Raiders 1 out away from locking down Game 1. The Marauders' last hope here is the lefty swinging. Vincent Capalupo.
They don't make the names easy.
With that, no. They're twisting my tongue, I'll tell you that much. Capalupo will step in. Vogel, who has pitched a perfect relief appearance thus far.
Looks like my pale stance.
We'll look to get him for the 3rd out. And Vogel's 8th out of the game. He got the last 2 in the 5th. Worked quickly through the 7th, allowing no base, through the 6th, allowing no base runners, and is now 2 outs deep into the 7th. Starts Capalupo off with a ball. Vogel takes a sign and deals high. 2-1 here. Wants to keep base runners off the bases. Yeah, that's one way to say it.
Oh, yeah.
Wants to keep base runners off the bases here. That would bring the tying run to the plate for the Marauders, which would not be an ideal situation. That one is low. Count moves to 3-1. There's a strike. Count now full. The Marauders are down to the last strike. The St. Francis fans are on their feet, getting it going for Vogel here. Rolling round of applause as he prepares to fire in what could be the last pitch of the game. Inside and past Kirsty. Capalupo does reach. It's Vogel's first base runner of the game. Alex Zulia now tries to continue the game for the Marauders. Way ahead of that one for strike one. He waves right through it. Capalupo leads off first. You wouldn't expect him to try to take second here, would you, Zach Lewis? I wouldn't. Would be a poor way to make the last out there, getting caught stealing. And Kirsty has shown a very nice and accurate throwing arm thus far. Now 1-1 on Zulia. No movement in either pen. This game is Taylor Vogel's, and this at bat will either keep the game going or secure game one for the Red Raiders. That one's outside. Vogel looking rocky in this inning. He hasn't in either of the other two innings. Tyron, will remind you, is on first. The game hangs in the balance. Swing and a miss, and again, the Marauders down to their last strike. 2-2, 2 outs. Mazzone makes the call. It is Horns boy. Could the game end right here and right now? Zulia down the left field line. Follows the off. It'll stay 2-2. O'Connor gave it a look. He'll chase this one down.
If we're hitting and go like this, if they're hitting and go like that, we're getting tomorrow, right?
If the Raiders do walk away with this win, we'll be right back here tomorrow, 4 p.m. from Coca-Cola Field. Horns boy once again the call. 2-2, 2 outs. Zulia having a battle here with Vogel. Sends another foul ball back to the left side. Not going down easily. Once again, the horns go up as Vogel deals. Swing and a miss! The Raiders take game one of the Georgetown Cup Finals. Vogel, solid in relief. Hartman, solid in the start. 1 run on 8 hits and an error for St. Joe's. 3 runs on 6 hits and no errors from the St. Francis Red Raiders. We'll be right back with the Park Ridge Auto Care post-game show with Zach Lewis and some of the guys.
You either win me or win. Curve everything else. Win.
As promised, we're back here for the Park Ridge Auto Care post-game show. Me and Zach Lewis alongside Michael Hartman here. He went 4 2/3 in a solid start, allowing only 1 earned run. I'll get it over to Zach Lewis for this one. Yeah, so I see you're growing out the playoff beard here. Has Miss Spall not said anything to you about that?
No, I'm shocked she hasn't, and people tell me to beware of her, but I don't ever see her.
Well, it's obviously working. You pitched a masterpiece today, so you're going to pitch game 3 if there is, but we're bringing the brooms tomorrow, so do you think we're going to get the sweep, or are we going to go to game 3?
Of course I think we'll get the sweep. I think if we hit well, like we did today, and pitch well, everything will be all right.
Well, yeah, the bats were rolling today. Lucas, you want to talk more on that? Yeah, you and Kirst have been working together all season, him behind the plate, you on the mound. Has your relationship developed over the course of the season at all? Are you guys still doing the same fundamental things?
It's improved drastically because our chemistry is building and we're clicking on the same team now.
Hey, we'll love to see it. Great start today. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We're now here with Taylor Vogel, who came in to pitch 2 2/3 of shutout relief baseball. You came in kind of a tough spot. It was 1st and 3rd there with 1 out. You came in for Hartman. Marauders could have tied it or taken the lead back there. Kirst shows a guy out. You got a nice pop out to John Catanzaro, the agile first baseman. How big was that inning being closed down?
Oh, that was really big. It kind of relieved stress off me because I don't have to deal with any of the runners and get back out for a fresh inning in 6th.
Do you think as a pitcher, or maybe even as a person, you're accustomed to this kind of high-pressure situation coming in when things look like they might go downhill and really kind of being a calming influence and shutting the door on teams?
Yeah, I love coming in tough situations. It's kind of what I love to do. I love the pressure.
I think we're good with Taylor Vogel today. We'll turn it over to the offensive players.
We're back with some of the offensive producers from today's win. Matthew Devine brought in Cole on a double to tie the score. Then Cole scored the not the go-ahead, but the third run, insurance run. Yes, Zach Lewis. And you had 2 runs scored there, which kind of sealed the game there in the third. On that last play, that ball's rolling around, going all over the place, and you had the heads-up ability to get home there. How big was that run?
It was huge to give us the momentum and really kill their vibe on the field, and we really just got to win tomorrow.
Nice. Matthew Devine, you're the owner of today's Parkridge Auto Care drive of the game. Parkridge Auto, we really do care. Smacked a double, might have been out at Scroy, but it was over the left fielder's head. Brought Cullen, really got the boys going in the stands and in the dugout. How big, we talk about energy and momentum. How much did that swing things in your favor?
For the record, I don't think it would have been out at Scroy, but it was a good feeling because we've seen Carlone before. He's a really good shooter, and just put some pressure on him. It kind of let the ease up a little bit on everyone's shoulders, so it got everyone loose.
Talk with Vogel, who came in relief about that. I think it was the 4th or 5th inning when they had 1st and 3rd with 1 out. And Kirst shoots the kid out at 2, and then Katsy, flies in to get that little pop out to end that inning. When you have 1st and 3rd there and comeback's kind of brewing, might even take the lead back on you after you guys worked hard to get back into the game yourselves. How crushing would that have been if things didn't go well in that inning?
Well, Vogel's been big for us all year, and we all have faith in him, and he closed it out. Did a great job.
Matthew, what can you say about Michael Hartman's job starting on the mound today?
Hardy did his job. He kept the ball low and didn't give up too many big hits, and we played sound defense behind him. So I think he did his job, and Vogel came in and did his job too.
1 win down, 1 to go. What's going to be the key to close out this championship?
Come back, energy. Always energy.
Energy, anything else?
The fans.
Beautiful. Justin Kirst now with us. He caught the entire game behind the plate. We've been talking with about everyone about that. I think 4th or 5th, 1st and 3rd for Joe's. You shoot a kid out at 2, and then Vogel gets that kid to pop out to Catanzaro. Was that the turning point, the Saratoga, so to speak, of this game?
I think so. But before that, Michalski made a great play to save a run. By not letting that ball get through the infield, that saves a run for the team. And if that base runner scores from second base, it's a totally different ball game, totally different situation. So props to Andrew Michalski.
What was your approach with the 2 pitchers, Hartman and Vogel, who both did excellently, but anything specific that you or Marty were telling them when they got on the mound, attack the batter, all that good stuff?
Just trying to get inside of the plate. That was really important for us today. Just jam hitters and not being afraid to go right at them. So they got some hot bats, but when matched up with our pitchers, we can do pretty well.
So 1 down. St. Francis ahead by 1 game. We'll be back here 4 p.m. tomorrow for Game 2 of the Georgetown Cup. Hope the bus hasn't left yet.
Yep.
Get after it, kid.
All right, thank you.
Win, 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 win.